Set a time to train at that time. Set a time to go to sleep at that time. Set a time to get up at that time. Don't tell yourself you need to do something and then don't do it. That's what I was talking about with Ariel. I knew in my head I was saying, get up at this time. I got up. I didn't get up at that time. Train at this time. I didn't train at that time. Don't eat this. I ate that. Don't drink that. I drank it. And these all just infiltrate my mental strength.
Just little kind of defeats.
Exactly, little defeats instead of wins. And it just culminates into, and you just don't want to be here. So I'm just figuring myself out like I've never figured myself out before.
Dude, aren't we up now, boys? Like, it's the middle of July. McGregor's fighting in 4 days. Lifts are up. Everything's up. We're just enjoying the middle of the summer right now. So, if you haven't taken time to appreciate that, then just do that now for like a second. I wanted to talk about today how when you're starting to build momentum, you're starting to get some wins finally, there'll be times where you start to slip, where some of your cracks start to show, where you mess up a little bit. So I put that quote in the beginning because I feel like everyone's felt that, where they tell themselves to do something, get up at this time, or I'm gonna start that channel this week. That was me for literally so long, but it's like, get up at this time, do XYZ at this time, and then when you tell yourself you do something, that's like a bond. That's your word, right? If you break that, even if you didn't tell anyone else, even you told that to yourself, so it should mean a lot. I feel like the mic is like getting hit. I'm gonna hold this. Okay. That should mean a lot. Okay. Even if you haven't said anything to anyone else, if you said it to yourself, if you tell yourself you're gonna do something, then you have to do it. I don't care what that is. Okay. If you tell yourself you're gonna climb Mount Everest, then you better go do that shit. Or don't say it at all. So when you make these plans in your head, these ideas of, I want to start a channel, or I want to start a business, or I want to do this, and then you don't do it, that is when you get these little L's, kind of these defeats that kind of accumulate in your brain, and they just pile up on and on. They pile up. How do I phrase this? These little losses instead of wins, they pile up in your head, and then you kind of get to a turning point to where you completely fold and you go back to your old ways and you never do it. Or you have that chance, you still have that chance, you're slipping but you didn't fall yet. You have that chance where you can turn everything around and make a comeback. Everyone's been in this situation in their lives, in anything, studying, sports, everything. You need to make a mental pivot. You need to look yourself in the mirror and say, I guess everyone has different things that keep them going, but do you really want to let yourself down after you told yourself that you would do this thing? Can you live with yourself if you told yourself you're going to do something and then you fold and you don't do it? Can you? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't believe you can. You'll always be thinking about that for the rest of your life. So the other thing is, there's also another quote that I might put at the beginning, which is like, you want to do justice to the people in your life, not just yourself. I mean, yeah, yourself is important, but the other people in your life that support you, that believe in you. And if you're not putting 100%, if you're going half commitment, just halfway there instead of 100%, you're letting those people down. And that should fuel you. You need to use that to your advantage. Okay. So if you ever feel like you are starting to slip, you still have time. Okay. Don't completely just crash out and ruin all the progress that you've made. You still have time. Okay. Even if it's just one bad day. If you're having one bad day, this happened to me literally yesterday. I spent the whole morning doing nothing, and I completely crashed out. And I did one little thing that was a mental reset for me, which it might be different for some of you. Sometimes what I like to do if I need that kind of reset in the day is I take a cold shower, and then when I get out of the shower, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more focused and a lot less of like that instinct to reach your phone. Like if I was on my phone for the whole morning, I get a lot less of that instinct to reach for your phone and just keep scrolling. And it really resets my like dopamine levels. So if I need to study that day or I need to get something done, then that definitely helps. What I did yesterday as well was I called my friend and I literally just told him I haven't done anything this morning. And then we talked for a little bit and then I stayed on call with him. And I don't know, but someone being on call with me kind of helps me to stay accountable. If you let yourself down, you sometimes have that feeling of like, oh, it's fine because no one else saw it. It's only you. So you can use that to your advantage, actually. Like if you were to call someone and then have them try to hold you accountable or whatever it is you could do. Like for my diet, for example, I think I've mentioned this that when I finish my food at the end of the day, me and my friend we both send our my fitness pal to each other. So that way we hold each other accountable. That stops us from completely crashing out. Even if we slip one day, by even just acknowledging that and saying it to the other person, then you can plan for the next day that like, yeah, I've messed up, but like this is what I messed up on and I can correct this and make it better the next day. So these are just some things to keep in mind. I was just talking about this because this is something I've been dealing with. I'm about to go on a trip, so I feel like I've been slipping a little bit because of getting busy with like preparations and stuff like that, and just the feeling of going on a trip is like, oh, I can kind of let loose a little bit, but like you really shouldn't. All right, there's times you can do things to cut down and relax. Like I'll be taking a deload week on my vacation where I'll just be training really light. Uh, you can do things like that. That's part of your structure, but don't let events in your life completely ruin the plan that you've already set in motion. If you've planned to take a deload week, and that's different than you missing training, right? So it's just a little reminder. If you feel like you're slipping right now, it's fine. We've all been there, but don't completely. You can still save yourself from completely crashing out. Okay, make those little adjustments, and you can use tricks like what I've said, like taking cold showers, for example, or using other people to hold you accountable to make sure that you get your stuff done. Okay, and if you've been lazy, just think of the people that have been, the people that want to see you succeed. Okay, and think of yourself as well. You should be your biggest supporter. You should be number one. There's other people too, but you should be the first. So I hope that helps if you feel like you've been messing up a little bit. All right. Time to lock back in. Let's go, boys. Oh, shit. Wait, I forgot to. See you in the next one.